Hello, welcome to Moon Dancer Tarot. This is the Scorpio reading for the new moon. The new moon is in Cancer and in the eastern part of the United States. That is taking place on Friday, July 9th in the evening. We're looking at the energy that this new moon in Cancer will be bringing in for you, Scorpio. What can you expect? What information do you need to know? What messages? What's being brought in with this new moon for Scorpio, please? Energy of the new moon in Scorpio. For Scorpio. New moon in Cancer for Scorpio. Please remember, Scorpio, these are general readings, so they're not going to resonate for every single Scorpio out there. If you don't feel as if you received a message for your sun sign this time around, remember to check your other placements. All right, looking at the energy of the new moon in Cancer for Scorpio. What will be happening with Scorpio? What energy is coming in? Messages or information that Scorpio needs to be aware of. Information Scorpio needs to know with the new moon in Cancer. Thank you so much to everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed. I truly appreciate it. Can't thank you enough. And with that, let's just jump right in. Scorpio, what is this new moon in Cancer bringing in for you? What's the energy that you're dealing with at this time? Energy for Scorpio, please. What is going on with this new moon in Cancer? Turn these for you a little bit. All right. Energy with this new moon in Cancer for Scorpio, please. Oh, your cards do not want to come out. Very stubborn cards. There we go. All right, Scorpio. So you have been pretty overwhelmed by something. I kind of feel like you've been stifled in some way, or you've not been speaking your truth, not been using your voice. Things seem to be kind of stuck. They were not moving forward. And it looks like it's been overwhelming for you to kind of feel like you can't move forward. Things aren't progressing. Nothing is moving as it should. And you just want clarity. You just want a better understanding of things. Let's go a little bit further with this, please. New moon in Cancer for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. So it feels like you're at a point in your life where you really are meant to have a bit more control than what you currently have. This energy that you've been in, where you've been overwhelmed and stuck and seeking clarity, you're supposed to be coming out of that. So I believe with the new moon, it's bringing in the energy that you need at the time you need it. Things are kind of progressing as they should. You do have the Wheel of Fortune here. And you're entering a space where there's a lot more action. you do have a fair amount of wand cards here. And even though the hangman is kind of the opposite of wands, really, because the wands are all about action and fire, and the hangman is stuck, it just strikes me, that what he's hanging from kind of resembles these wands, right? So I do feel like there is this link here for you that this is over. This is like pre new moon. Now, with the energy of coming in, everything's as it should be. You're supposed to be kind of coming into a space of more action, more passion, more forward movement. You're going to be in control a lot more than you were before, and just ready to kind of charge forward. There's a lot of enthusiasm here. Let's pull one more card and then we'll start clarifying. I just feel like we need one more thing maybe to kind of round this out, please. One more card for Scorpio. Go. Yeah, you're ready to look forward again with the wands, Scorpio. It's really about you kind of catching this passion for your life and moving forward. There is just a lot of growth, a lot of you looking ahead. You're not looking down anymore. The time of keeping your head down and your nose to the grind and just taking on more than you can handle, that didn't lead anywhere really great for you. And you're ready. The time is now to kind of take all of this passion, take all this fire, and go somewhere with it. Let's clarify a little bit. We'll start with that hangman. Why is the hangman here for Scorpio? One more card, please. Justice and judgment. All right. That's like, alpha and beta version of the same thing sometimes, especially in this particular reading, Scorpio. I'm getting a sense that, how do I say this? Where you were before, okay, this energy field that you were occupying where things weren't really moving ahead very swiftly, where you may feel stuck and stagnant. Part of what's going on is that now is the time for the passion and the expansion. And maybe before you were kind of meant to go through that. Maybe it was kind of like paying your dues, or maybe it was just taking the time you needed to really make sure you have a clear understanding of things. If, say, for example, if this is about a career, because this could be, so many different things for different Scorpios out there. But let's just say for you, this is a career thing where you've been kind of like in a dead end position, or you felt stuck. You felt like there wasn't really any forward movement. You weren't sure where you could go in the company or with your job or whatever it may be. And now with the new moon, you're ushering this sense of looking ahead, starting to get enthusiastic about the possibilities for your future, taking control of your career, taking control of where you want your career to go. And in that sense, this justice judgment pairing is kind of about, in the past, you had to go through that. Number one, so you knew what you didn't like. Number two, so you knew what you wanted. You had to pay your dues a little bit and go through some of the hard aspects of working so that you could have a better clarity and understanding of what you want to do going forward. And also because it seasons you, and it does give you, sometimes it can make you better at your job if you kind of experience those lows and the doldrums that you can get. And now you're coming out of that. What was once a fair situation to you, it's not fair for you anymore. You've paid your dues. You're over that hump. It's time for you now to take everything you've learned, all of this clarity that you now have about what you want, and move forward with it. So, that example was about if it applies for a career, but this reading is about passion, okay, and what makes you enthusiastic. That's not going to be career for all of you. For some of you, it's going to be a talent. It could be, your craft, your extracurricular, your sport. If you paint, you're an artist, maybe something that you aren't actually getting paid for. So it's not really a job, but it's still something that holds your passion, holds your fire. And maybe you were starting to lose that because it wasn't advancing in the past and you felt stuck. The storyline plays out the same way. Now you have clarity. You paid your dues. You see what you like. You see what you don't. You see what you want. And you're ready to take all of this clarity and all of this fire and sense of wanting to control your life a bit and run with it and imagine a better future. So it's the same storyline applied as it fits. Whatever fires you up, that's what we're looking at. And it's something that you haven't been feeling super great and enthusiastic about before. You've been going through a stagnant phase, a phase where you felt overwhelmed. That's changing. That was a part of your past. That was part of the design. That was part of teaching you the lessons you need. So you're ready for your future, but that part is over because now you're looking ahead. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords, please. So it's clarity about what you want, what abundance looks like for you, what success looks like for you. A lot of you, like I said, this is a job, but not for all of you. It's definitely involving something that is your security. What makes you feel secure in your life? How do you measure your accomplishment and success? That's what this is about. Whatever you're enthusiastic about, where your passion lies. Now you have clarity about how to make it more successful. And that's what you're after. We're going to clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Scorpio? It's just more with the clarity. You're passionate and full steam ahead and have a lot of enthusiasm and you're ready to move forward with this. And you're doing so with a clear mind. You know what you want and you understand how to get it. And now you can envision the future that you want to live. It's a lot easier to see it now. You're not stuck here in this stagnant energy. So right now, Scorpio, if you're watching this before that new moon energy really hits, maybe you're just still kind of in this stuck phase and you're just getting the clarity. This whole sense of things shifting and you moving out of it and gaining more control, that's probably going to come after the new moon. So I don't know exactly where you particularly are at when you view this video, but this is the kind of progression that you're looking at, where you're coming out of this stuck, stagnant energy. You've gained some clarity and you're ready to embark on something new. You're moving forward with a lot of enthusiasm and passion, and you kind of have an understanding that everything you've been through and everything that's come before served a purpose. Along with this control, we have the Emperor. That can mean leveling up, especially the way it's paired in this reading. He's about boundaries and rules and structure. So it really seems like you just leveling up and, kind of embarking on your future journey, where you're going to go, what your success is going to look like. All right, so let me pull this Wheel of Fortune out. All right, clarifying Wheel of Fortune. So again, it's about you moving from a stuck place to a more emotionally fulfilling place. So it just keeps repeating again and again, Scorpio. The time has come for you to move on and move on to something better. Let's just pull another quick card or two to make sure there's nothing else I left out that the universe wants to make sure you know. I think in this case, the Page of Cups is news about an offer coming in. And I believe it's showing up as the Page of Cups to kind of link it back to this King of Cups, where it's time for you to be emotionally fulfilled by what you're doing. No more feeling stuck and stagnant and trapped. You're supposed to get something out of what you do in life. It's not just supposed to be about punching a time clock or doing what you're told. You're supposed to get emotional fulfillment out of what you do. And that's what's coming in for you. New opportunity. Look at that. They're almost wearing the same kind of get up here. Yeah, it's time to embark on a new journey, Scorpio. It really is. Something is going to be presented to you, and it's going to be a better fit for you. It's going to, this just flew out, so we'll take it. It's going to be a better fit for you. You're going to gain a lot more satisfaction from this offer. You're not going to feel stuck and trapped anymore. You're going to see how successful your life can be. The Chariot indicates travel could be involved for some of you. For others, it's just about, this pivot, this like quick turn that you're going to be making. But I do want to point out for some of you, I really do think that might be indicating some travel. Two of Pentacles. Oh. Yeah, again, to clarify this balancing act that the universe wants you to kind of pay attention to, you were in this space of stagnancy, and now you're moving into confidence, control, charisma. It's just a complete shift. So you're balancing your life out, and it's going to improve. Things are gonna take a really positive turn as long as you're ready to move forward. I mean, it doesn't seem like anything really is in your way anymore, Scorpio. So I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope this helps and that the new moon brings a lot of amazing opportunity your way. Thank you so much again for everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed. I can't thank you enough. And I'll talk to you soon, Scorpio.